That's it. This first piece I want to do is probably the first poem I ever wrote out of just sheer desperation. So I got tired of waking up hearing about another unarmed black man being murdered by the police. So this is the best I could do. I believe in this poem right now. And when I stop believing in it, I won't recite it anymore. And it's almost getting to that point. But at that point, y'all just get it off the CD. This piece is entitled, Don't Fight Back, Don't Argue, Don't Run. We live in a police state, and the ranks are filled with racist cowards. While we planning protests and marches, well, they making snuff films every hour. Y'all give me a snuff? All right. We live in a police state, and the ranks are filled with racist cowards. While we planning protests and marches, well, they making snuff films every hour. The dialogue, the script is generally always the same. He went for my gun, I was afraid for my life. It's always the blame. Point their guns at you while you bleed to death. While they watch your family and friends cry. Too scared you probably method acting, even while you die. Black man, starring in the role of his life, crazy thug niggas shot in the head. And you think they give us more Oscars and Emmys, we be so good at playing dead. That's why they kick us before they cuff us. They checking to make sure we're not still alive. Handle us all fucked up to make sure we don't survive. Take their time calling the paramedics so you dead and gone when they arrive. And as your soul leaving your body, well, they giving each other high fives. Hunt season on you black bucks. All you nigga 9-pointers gotta go. They even tagging and bagging out women like they were some rare antler does. The message is clear. Whether right or wrong, you will submit to our will. And if you obey us immediately, we will shoot you and we will kill. That's what I'm telling all my brothers and sisters. Please, don't fight back, don't argue, don't run. You see, they know the law is gonna protect them and send them on vacation to have some fun. After they assassinate you, your character's next gonna dig up every bad thing you ever done and be back on the streets acquitted in 6 months with another fucking notch on their gun. And ain't it messed up for our children to survive the things we have to teach them on how to behave? Because don't fight back, don't argue, don't run. That's some bullshit you teach to a slave. Yeah. But I guess ain't too much to change for us since we left those good old antebellum days. They just ride around with more horsepower instead of whipping us, they tase. How we gonna keep turning the other cheek when you keep shooting us in the face? Ow. How we gonna have some type of race relations when you keep having relations with our race? Been trying to kill them with kindness for over 400 years, and all we've got is prison projects, police brutality, and tears. To a racist today, being a police overseer is the perfect career. You mean I get harassed, beat up, and kill niggas, plus a free apartment and bill? So understand, they're gonna assume a certain posture the moment they see the color of your skin. And if you fight back, argue, or run, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna win. They train to treat you a certain way, whether you're dirty or you're clean. Whether you're in a 3-piece suit or you thugged out sagging with your jeans. So you gotta behave a certain way with them, whether they nice to you or mean, and don't make no certain movements, because they'll hit you in your spleen. And don't let them bait you and antagonize you in this game they like to play. They know if they can pull you into that argument, they can push you into a fray. Let them do what they gotta do, let them say what the fuck they gotta say, and if they leave and you smile at them and tell them to have a nice day. See, they punks and they cowards and they really scared to death. They see the God in your spirit you don't even see in yourself. So if you run into one that's determined to give you a hard time, just play the game with his ass and don't give him no crime. Because his ultimate job is trying to see you dead or in jail. So if you gotta swallow your pride, just please live to tell the tale. Now, as I was writing this poem, it was starting to sound like useless chatter, about as effective and wishful thinking as the phrase Black Lives Matter. But if I say what I really feel, they'll send them folks to come get me and turn around and try to use my own words to convict me. You see, this nonviolent shit is becoming less and less legit. While we doing buybacks, they start militias and get more pistol permits. And the more we try to shame them, like the worse they fucking get. They better hope we keep marching and pray if we ever quit. Now I know ain't nothing I said in this poem are adequate or concrete solution. I'm just trying to say some black lives by teaching some type of conflict resolution. If we keep getting murdered in these streets and surrounded with that yellow tape, we're gonna start getting into some guerrilla shit like we on Planet of the Apes.